Welcome back.
Woo! Go!
Game
Episode
7,
6.
baby.
We're going to games. Hey, Assam. Hey, man. I told you to give me 10 minutes after the game, right? I'll tell you why. Because
Uh-huh.
you don't mind. You don't mind if I enjoy these nuggets. You don't mind if I enjoy these nuggets, do you?
Let's
I'm gonna.
go.
Mmm. Delicious, bro.
Let's go. Yo, I
Wow.
swear, I'll tell you. So, Soph is a Leonard fan. My fiance Sophia is a Leonard fan.
Mm.
But she was like, but I like Jokic too. I don't know who I'm going to support. And then I was like, well, you got to pick one for game 7. And then she literally said, I think I'm going to pick the Nuggets because I like chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah. So that just went full
Mm.
circle with that joke you just cracked.
Yeah, man.
Fantastic. That's a
Oh
way to
my.
start.
What
Amazing.
a day of NBA.
What
My
a day
God.
of NBA. So I gotta keep it a stack with you, Ali. So normally when there's like a day of NBA where it's like 2 games and both games are really good, usually by the second game I'm a bit more sluggish, a bit more tired, a bit more CBF watching. But man, the first game went by like a breeze, and then game 7 was fantastic. I don't think I've had 5 straight hours of just straight flames. Like I was just fully into it, not a second off, saw every dribble, loved it. Amazing. I
Mm,
had a
mm.
fantastic day. Game 7, baby.
We
It's
are going to game
over.
7.
Let's say it
Man.
already. Game 7. Denver
Oh,
Nuggets wins.
let's say a lot of things, bro. Let's say a lot of things.
We got
Let
a
me
lot
say
of
a
things
lot
to
of
say.
My God. First of all, a huge shout out to the Denver Nuggets, bro. Massive shout out. Congratulations, boys. Congrats. You had every Laker fan on the planet supporting you tonight. Well done. You took down the bullies. The fat boy came back and beat up the bullies that bullied him. Straight up. And man, before we get to I want to just say one thing, man. Like I'm gonna go off for a second. I've got so much energy right now. I got nothing but love for Denver. Nothing but love. I'm a Laker fan, right? You see the fit? I'm a Laker fan. I'm gonna support my team, but it's not
Golden
gonna be the
Mamba.
type. It's not gonna be the type of support where I go off on you guys. There's gonna be no hate towards the Denver Nuggets. However, I want to talk about that other team. That other team that's taking a one-way ticket right now to the basement of the Staples Center. Bye. Bye. Not only, it's so weird, bro. In like the 12 games that you guys all played together healthy, you managed to become the most unlikable team in the NBA, in the history of the NBA. I mean, at least the Warriors won. We hated them, but at least they won. Y'all
We
were
hated them
bullied.
because they were good, you know?
You bullied. You guys were intentionally trying to hurt people. You're barking from the sidelines. You're laughing at Dame. Where you at? Back to the basement, baby.
That's the
Don't
thing I want to
ever.
say.
Yeah.
That's the thing I want to say. Paul George and Patrick Beverly, remember when you laughed at Damian Lillard? Why'd you laugh
Mm.
at that man? Yo ass sitting at home right next to him now, man. You got sent home too, brother.
Oh,
They hated
and you
on
know
him,
another
and
thing?
that was the moment where I really lost
Mhm.
mad respect for both Pat Bev and PG, and I liked both of them beforehand. But that just really killed the buzz for me, and they deserve to be sent home. Like I hated them so much after that I feel bad because now like Leonard, he's dealing with his team's baggage. No one's hating on Leonard directly, but the rest of his team are
Oh,
just not likable.
hang on, bro. Hang on. I'm
We're not
hating on
hating on him.
every single one of them. I don't want to see no King of LA. I don't want to see no dangling crown from a keychain. I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to see no Max Kellerman saying Kawhi's the best player. Don't even put him in the same breath as LeBron
Yep.
anymore, right?
Colin
You,
Cowherd.
yeah.
You remember what he said? If Leonard wins the chip, he's like top 5 all time. Man, he
He's
was
top
never
five all
even close.
time,
He was never gonna
bro.
get there.
You guys put ads out trying to bag LeBron. You intentionally tried to hurt people like Luka
King
Doncic.
of
You
LA.
you you tried to bully the entire league, and all I gotta say now is goodbye.
And afoot.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, all I was gonna say is, to be honest, with the Mavs series, it got a bit shaky, baby. So
Should have
even
been
that
over.
series, if Porzingis was healthy, you could have been sent home earlier. So
Mm-hmm.
so the Denver Nuggets came out from 3-1 down the first round,
3-1 down. Back to back
3-1
series,
down
bro.
the second round, and they won both series.
Yep.
Amazing. Every series
Amazing.
Jokic and Murray have played have all gone down to a game 7. So what are they now? 4-1, I
Yep.
believe. So shout out
Yep.
to them.
I got a
I
banner.
believe
I got a banner here. One. I just want to put him down one more time because you. Oh, bro, I love when bullies get bullied. I love it. What does Z-Bo
uh,
say? Zach Randolph.
in my hood, bullies get bullied.
Bullies
That's what
get
he told.
bullied,
That's what he
bro.
told Cousins.
I got a
That's
banner
what,
here. It says Clipper man of the match is who? I was gonna ask you that question. I'm not even gonna put that up there. None of you played well. You all played like doo doo.
no,
6 of
okay.
22. 6 of 22.
Without
Leonard.
staring at the box score, from what I remember, I guess I got to give it to Harold.
Man, I'm giving it to no one. I'm giving it to nobody. No one deserves it, bro.
No one deserves it.
Let's talk about that other. Let's talk about the baby
Oh no,
faces,
no, okay.
bro.
Now I just looked at it. He was 7 for 10, so he was the only one switched on.
Only one switched on, but
See,
hey
I
man,
knew that. I knew that. I
hey, man,
felt that.
he can get this ammo too. He can get this ammo too. You all tried to talk your talk. We ain't even seeing you in the Western Conference Final. LeBron's sitting there. He's the Travolta meme right now. He's just
Let's go.
yeah. Let's talk about the baby faces. You're a WWE fan, you know what I'm talking about. The baby face Denver Nuggets, bro. Who is the Denver man of the match? There was a lot. There
Oh.
was a lot of players that stepped up, bro. I'm so proud of this team.
I'm gonna have to go for Murray.
Okay.
Jamal Murray, because Jokic got into foul trouble and he had to sit down. He sat down for a very long stretch, and they actually gained a bigger lead.
Yeah,
And it
they
was the
did.
clutch
Second
shots.
quarter.
He came
Second
through.
quarter.
And I want to give a bonus shout out. He wasn't man of the match, but a bonus shout out to my guy Jeremy Grant. That's
Big
my
shot.
youngin. All right.
That's the OKC youngin.
I have to admit that I did hand out my resignation on this team last year.
You were
OKC.
the-
I was an OKC fan because of Russ and MVP Russ and all that stuff. So Jeremy Grant was a youngin that Westbrook actually got help from. So ever since I've always liked him. And he's done nothing but get better in Denver. And every time I see him, I get happy. He guarded
Yep.
very well. He did his best. He was long, he was lengthy,
Mhm.
and he used it to his advantage.
And Denver didn't play perfect, bro. They had 7 turnovers in the first quarter. They ended with like something like 19 or 20 turnovers.
Crazy amount of turnovers. Yep.
I was stressing that Murray went off. I'm gonna, yesterday we were talking. I was like, Jokic is top 5 in the league, and I don't know if he's 4 or 5. That man is 4. That man is number 4.
Oh,
That man is 4,
okay.
bro. This guy is the greatest passing big in the history of the league. People. I wasn't out the womb yet for this for Larry Bird, but they say that he's like one of the best passing bigs. I don't even need to see the highlights. Nikola Jokic,
Jokic
bro.
is even bigger.
Jokic is even bigger, bro.
Like Bird didn't play center like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and big shout out to Jokic, man. He allowed me to use the thumbnail for this video. I had a Kawhi Leonard thumbnail ready too. I was so stressed, bro.
We deep down wanted this thumbnail, so we're very happy with
I
that.
like the
So
Jokic one
thank you,
so much better.
Jokic. I'd like to
Yeah, bro.
apologize to the Denver Nuggets. I've been hating on you guys for years. I kept saying CBF the Nuggets. I never said that they were trash. I just wasn't in the mood to watch their games ever. But this playoffs, they've really turned me around. I am a fan. And yes, I'm admitting I'm jumping on the bandwagon. You know what?
Yep.
They were dope. And you know what? They proved me wrong. So I apologize for every ounce of hate I've ever directed towards the Nuggets. This moment really made up for all of that. And I want to apologize to you first, Jokic, and say that I am a proud fan of both you and Murray. Shout out to you guys. We'll be seeing you in the conference finals. And to be honest, I'm fearing you more than the Clippers right now. So let's get it.
Hey man, I owe them a bigger apology. I was a hater. I was a full-on hater. You guys shut me up, and I deserve it, and I'm taking it on the chin. Man, look at this dude right here. Jokic, bro. 16, 22, and 13. Murray with a 40-piece, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Phenomenal. I wanna give up. My man of the match, by the way, is Jokic. This dude is this guy's the best center in the league. This guy is and to me, I think an injury-free DeMarcus Cousins is the best center in the league. This guy is better than DeMarcus Cousins when he was healthy. That's no knock on Cousins.
The passing is just what sets him apart. Brings
It's
him to a
phenomenal.
whole nother level. He's
And guess what?
controlling the offense. He's making the decisions, and his rolling is like so sweaty because you have to respect it. At any moment, they just chuck it back to him, and he just does a weird layup, but it works. So
And
shout
it's
out
so
to
weird.
Jokic.
It's so weird, bro. The opposition always plays at his pace. They never play at their pace.
I will say that I disagree with you that he's not the man of the game, but he's definitely the man of the series. And I'd like to say I'm gonna keep bragging about this because everyone was on the Mario hype, but I said this needed to be a Jokic series, and this was a Jokic series, and that's why they won. So I like to brag a little bit, but today was not a Jokic game. He was 0 for 4 from 3, 5 for 13, not great, but Murray 6 for 13 from 3. Dropped the 40 piece. I wrote this down. He is the second youngest player to drop 40 in a game 7. So that's a stat right there. Not too
they
sure
got so
who's
many
first.
of those.
If I had to guess, I'm gonna say Kobe, but I actually don't know if that's facts or not.
Probably Kobe.
Don't know if
they
that's
got
facts or not.
He's got so many game 7s that he had an opportunity to do it multiple times. I want to give it before we move on from this. I want to give a massive honorable mention to Gary Harris. Big shout out to this dude. This dude was
came back
everything.
from injury. Just came back from injury during the last series, mid last series. And he came back and did well. And he's doing his thing and shot well.
So well.
He was needed on the defensive side, and he's really coming through with that. He was a plus 20.
And yeah, man, I'm not even going to talk about. All I'm going to say is 6 of 22 and 4 of 16. You can guess who shot what. Either way, bro, all I'm going to say is the person that you guys were, bowing down to, saying the crown is relinquished, this and that. I'm going to go ahead and off out for y'all again. Get out of here, bro. Back to the basement.
All right. So let's just get to the roasting session. Let's just get straight to it. PG 13%, pandemic P, playoff P, 4 for 16, bro. 25%? 2 for 11 from 3, bro. Damn, minus 20. Yikes. Yikes.
Oh, I'll be a Clipper fan my whole life.
You laughing at Lillard, but this is what you do? Don't laugh at that man again, boy. Don't laugh again, boy.
Nope, never.
So what? 4 for 16. So he shot 25. He even dropped 30%, bro.
25%, bro. And neither did Leonard.
Terrible.
27%. 27% for Leonard.
I gotta get into this bag right now. I can't wait. They were 0 for 13 to start the fourth quarter. 0 for 13. And I messaged you when they were 0 for 10 to start the fourth quarter. I was like, if LeBron James ever started a fourth quarter and his team is 0 for 10, how nuts would the world be going? How crazy would all the shows be going? What happened to Max saying that like Leonard's the guy to close out the game? He's the best closer ever. Where that at?
He had
Where's
the audacity.
Closing at?
He had the audacity to say he's more clutch than Kobe.
It took them to go. They finally got their one when it was 1 for 14. That's how long
it was
took.
a putback. It was a putback dunk as
well.
It
was a putback as well. It wasn't even a nice shot. Terrible. Terrible. I can't believe that right now. I can't believe that.
The only thing I want to ask you about the Clippers, because there's really nothing to talk about. I think we bullied them enough. I want to talk about Doc Rivers. It's time to put the spotlight on Doc Rivers. I've been saying this a long time. I've been roasted in our group chat for this. This guy has blown 30% of the 3-1. I think it's something like 9 3-1 leads have been blown. And as of today, he's blown 3 of them. He's blown 3 of them. He has 1 ring. And let me tell you this team that he won 1 championship with that he had for like 3 or 4 years.
I would be having 6 on my shirt right now if it wasn't for that team.
And do you know who that team was? Rajon Rondo, prime Rajon Rondo, prime Ray Allen, damn near slightly prime Kevin Garnett, prime Rasheed Wallace as well. And you know who else? The Lie, Paul Pierce. I'm not going to call him the truth. He got every single prediction wrong this year. The lie, Paul Pierce. He had this team, and he won one chip with them. And now he's got this team, and they choked a 3-1 lead in their first season. I'm going to call it.
Yep.
He's overrated. I think I was right all along. He's overrated, coach. No disrespect to him.
Really?
And he,
I mean, I just think Doc, all right, I'll break it down. So I don't know if this is him specifically, but I believe the stat was the Clippers are 0-8 when they've had a chance to clinch their way to the conference finals. I'm not too sure if all 8 was Doc Rivers, but I'll just assume that it has been. I'll just assume that, I don't know, at least 4 to 6 of those games was him.
Yep. So I think,
you know what I mean? At least. Yeah. So, bro, welcome back to the Wild, Wild West. That's all I got to say.
Play it, bruv.
Damn. Welcome back to the West, Leonard. You ain't in the East no more, brother. This ain't the East no more.
And I like Doc. He's not like nice guy and all, but like I think he gets way too much respect as a head coach. Like, and all the boys agree too. I get flamed for saying this.
No, I think he's a good coach. I think he's a good coach, but I guess he's just not one of those all-time great coaches that like we hype him up to be, I guess.
He's treated like he is. Let me take this banner off real quick. Hold up.
It just hits different when you got a chip. That's just what it is. And I think he gained Chris Paul's respect, and he had that really good like Clippers team. And the Clippers have been irrelevant forever, but he got them a bit more relevant. There was a stage where the Clippers are actually a better team than the Lakers, and that was Doc Rivers' team, Chris Paul, Griffin, DeAndre Jordan. So he got more respect for that.
Better than the Lakers? Better than an Achilles torn Kobe? Better than Wesley Johnson? Better than Robert Sacre?
Get out of here, it happened, though. It happened. And this guy were actually fighting for championships. But, Chris Paul kept getting injured. Blake Griffin kept getting injured. So it was never on Doc directly most of the time. But this is a game. This is a series where no injuries happen. Nothing wild happened. This is straight on the shoulders of Kawhi Leonard, Doc Rivers, and Paul George. They choked, and they've been choked this series, and they almost choked the last series if Porzingis was healthy. I just want to have that reminded.
I want that. Yeah, I want that. I want to let that be known. I had Mavericks beating them, and I stand by it. If
Porzingis was healthy, it could have happened for sure.
Bro, he's had the best teams. And he's got one ring. And not only has he had the best teams for like 1 year, he's had them for multiple years. Like he's had such good teams, like all-time great. They're all-time teams in 2K. Every single one of them. Classic teams or whatever. Yeah, man. I think he is. I'm gonna go ahead and call it how I see it.
Another piece of praise: Jamal Murray had a 6-1 record when facing elimination games. I believe it's now 7-1.
That's the blindfolded free throws.
Jamal is the man. Jokic is the man.
Gary Harris.
We gotta see them now. The Lakers gotta see them now. So,
and like I said, it's all love. I'm cheering for my Lakers, and I got respect for you guys. If we'd versed the Clippers, it would have been on a whole lot of different energy.
Kawhi Leonard, cucked the Lakers during free agency by
bamboozled. He bamboozled LeBron.
Like, got bamboozled and was forced to make like really last minute, signings and stuff because they had to wait for Kawhi Leonard, and he didn't show up. And he showed up to the same city but different team, and brought Paul George along with him. That was crazy. I'm the king. Well, I forgot what it was, but King of LA was sort of with the
it's his town now. His town
now, something like that. Yep. They took all that ish, but where it at now, brother? Where at now?
That's where it's at. Let's move on. I want to move on. Let's move on to the first game of the day, which also was mind-blowing. Dope game. Fantastic game. Game 1, Miami defeated the Boston Celtics. They lead 1-0 overtime thriller. Your thoughts,
Ali,
first of all, before we get to
I like that banner, brother. Well done.
That's a good
Looking
brand.
clean.
Yeah.
I
Hey
want to give you
man,
your credit on that.
I've been working. I've been working on these
You
banners,
you
bro.
you've been working. Banners are ready
I've
in
been
case we
working.
need to retire your jersey. You know what it is? You know what
See
it
the
is.
fit. You see it.
I must start off with saying that the Heat started off with their lowest scoring first quarter of the year. So it's
Yep.
crazy to see that banner above us as an end
Mm-hmm.
result with that kind of start. It
Yep.
was tied by halftime. My first and foremost comment, your lead on Kimber Walker. I am done with Kemba Walker. He's playing like he's in Charlotte. We are not in Charlotte. He
He was
cannot
better in
have
Charlotte.
he cannot have Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown be carrying him. He needs to be the veteran, not them. They're veteran him.
Yeah.
That's not, like
I
come
agree. I agree.
on.
I
Goran
agree.
Dragic started off 7 for 10, and he started off 1 for 7. Like, you're getting cooked out here. You're getting
Yeah.
abused out here. And don't get me started on defense. It's a wrap. It's a mismatch every time. And I get it. He's a small guard, so it's like Steph Curry style. Like, what can he do? He's just trying to hustle. But at least go on the offensive end and start doing a thing. Damn, it was a mess every time he had the ball, and good things happened every time he gave it away. Facts.
I expected a Kemba massacre. I expected it.
He's a
Yeah, man.
nice guy, but I thought he was a better player than this. And I'm actually so disappointed at what I'm seeing. Like, it's just simple as that. I'm just disappointed. Everyone was talking all this trash about Kyrie, but Kyrie would be doing better than this, despite his relationship with the teammates and all that stuff. When it came down to business, Kyrie got his buckets.
Yeah, that's true. And but the thing is he's just not playing the way he usually plays. Like, this dude has a sweaty step back mid range that he hit in overtime a couple of times. He hit like 4 field goals in the last couple of minutes of the fourth and all that stuff. But it's because he played with his step backs. He's 5'9", 6 foot. He's 6 foot, bro. What are you doing driving in on these dirty dogs of Miami Heat, of the Miami Heat, bro? What are you doing? Why? Well, since when do you drive in? You ain't got a layup package like that, Kemba. Step back. Step back. Now, yeah, so my thoughts on it was, bro, the first quarter looked like it was a wrap, to be honest. Like, it looked like it just looked like Celtics were hungrier. Miami came out very slow. They didn't come out with that Don Dada energy that we're used to seeing them with. And this is gonna be my Miami man of the match, to be honest. Goran Dragic. This dude got that pace up. They, the Celtics would get a bucket on one end. They would quickly inbound it to Dragic, and he just had that sweaty European energy where he'd just drive in on the other end, bully Kemba inside, and get an easy layup. That forced the Heat to sort of get into that gear that they're used to being on. So he got that pace up. He got that energy up. And
Sweaty Euro energy, love it.
Yeah, bro, the sweaty Euro. He got the speed back up, and they went on a 12-2 run in the second quarter, or was it end of the first, something like that. And that's what got them going. So my guy is Dragic.
I like to call Goran Dragic from this like playoffs. I like to call him all reliable. He is that guy. He is all faithful, all reliable. You remember Old Faithful on SpongeBob?
Yeah.
the jellyfish catching net. Yeah. That's Goran Dragic right now. All reliable.
Straight up. Yeah, so who's your man of the match then?
Man, you know what? I'm going to have to give it to Butler.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you know what? Bam
Bam?
It's a tie between Bam Bam and Butler because they both had the crazy three, and then Bam had the crazy block.
Yeah, big honorable mention to my man Crowder, Yoked Future, the Jack Future.
He is a
Jack Future, bro.
Huh. 100,000 for cheapest ring on loop.
You can't say the second half of that. Can't say the second half of that.
I got going and I was like, oh no, I have to stop myself. Damn.
Future.
Shout out to Crowder. He did not hit a single three for the Cavaliers when he played for LeBron. But oh well, never mind that. Moving along.
A few minutes later.
There's one thing I do want to touch on negative about the Heat. Duncan Robinson. That guy needs to step up. He needs to hit his shots. I think even in the last series, he missed a lot of shots as well. But I think if he gets going, it's a wrap. It's over. It is
Right.
over if he gets going. If he
So that
continues to shoot 2 for 7 kind of buzz, it's not good. That gives room for the Boston Celtics to come back. He is the final key. He just has to play just a little bit better, and it's over, in my
right.
opinion. Everyone else played
So
fantastic. I ain't mad
is
at
that
nobody.
so you think that's key? What do you think is key for the Heat to win this series?
I think they're just gonna play like they played today. Butler, Adebayo, all reliable, and just cheeky contribution. Oh, you know what? Tyler Hero. Damn. I swear to
Cold.
God, once the fourth quarter comes along, I'm like more confident in his shot, especially from
Mm-hmm.
3.
Yeah.
All right. And I talked a bit of trash. Well, you sprung up a question on me saying who has a brighter future, him or Devin Booker. And I brushed it off. I was like, Devin Booker. And we got an angry Heat fan in the comment section as a result.
We
But you know
did.
what? Tyler Hero has, because I said that all he can do is shoot 3, so he's more of a Klay Thompson and not like a Steph Curry. Like that was like my comparison to Booker and Klay, and you know what I'm saying. But damn,
Mm,
Hero, ooh, I saw some passes. He had a crazy Euro. It looked sort of
yeah.
like out of control, but you know what? He landed it. He hit
Sussed it.
that. So
Yep.
and yeah, fourth quarter comes along, man. He is a machine. He is a monster. He is not afraid. I don't think I've ever seen a rookie just that confident to take a shot. No
Mm,
hesitation. So I
true.
think yeah, they just need to do more of the same. Hit their shots, hit their threes. I think Duncan Robinson just has to just notch it up a little bit, be a bit more
Yeah.
efficient, and it's over. It's
Yeah.
over. I think the
Well,
Celtics, just as they've shown us the last series, is that they're prone to choke. They're prone to
yeah, they
choke.
are. They are prone to joke. I think it's a little bit honestly, the key to the Heat winning, I think it's all on Butler, to be honest. Because, and the only reason why I say that, there's a couple reasons why actually. So number one is Bam will do Bam, Crowder will do Crowder, Hero will do Hero, Duncan will do Duncan, and a little bit more of, and a little bit more than what we've seen. The Dragon's gonna Dragon. Butler has a man opposite him that is a huge threat, which is Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart, I've decided, bro. Like today, it's this might come off. This might come off a little bit weird. He's not only my favorite player on the Celtics. I think he's the best player on the Celtics. I think he's the best player on the Boston Celtics, bro. This dude is consistent. He's money from 3, and he's got that same gritty defense that Butler has. He's got that. They're very similar with their defense. He's the glue that holds the Celtics together, bro. And Jimmy Butler is going to have to outplay that man in the mirror, bro. He's going to have to outplay him. And to be honest, for the first 3 quarters, Butler wasn't outplaying him, which is why it looked like Celtics could run away from this. It was only
All
when
right.
Butler stepped up, hit some clutch threes, hit that clutch 3, was when it looked like Heat had this under control. He has to outplay Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is not going anywhere, bro. This dude is an animal.
So a few things. I definitely came to the conclusion that Smart is better than Kemba. Like no doubt. Like I have no
Yeah.
doubt about that now. Best
Mm-hmm.
player on the team. He's definitely the most important, and he's the glue guy, and he's the most important on defense and all that stuff. But I still think maybe he's like tied with Jaylen Brown for seconds. I think you still have to say that Tatum's the guy on the team, not
I think
quite
if you
Marcus
get,
Smart. But
I think if you
Smart
get,
has been crazy wet, crazy wet. Like I remember IT Celtics and him jacking all those threes and me going, "What are you doing?" To now I encourage you. I'm like, shoot it, shoot 12 of those things. That's all good. And what did he shoot? He shot 13 of them and hit 6. Damn, 6 threes. Wow.
I think if you give the ball to Smart at that end play instead of Tatum, he hits that shot. The fourth
I,
quarter.
I mean, look, I'm taking a look at the box score now, and to be honest, Smart took 18 shots and Brown only took 14. So
I'm talking about Tatum. Tatum.
yeah, but I'm just saying in terms of like they're actually letting him shoot.
Yeah,
That's your
bro, because
guy.
he can. Because he's an offensive player now. He's
That's your
not
guy.
just
They're
about
letting him
like
shoot.
because on defense and the man said it himself. He's a 2.0 Tony Allen. Tony Allen said so himself. He reminds him of himself. Um,
Yep.
But now he's got that shot. He's got that money, silky shot.
So it looks nice. Even the form looks nice.
So nice, bro. It's such a swag shot.
So I mean, if you swag,
if you haven't guessed, that's my man of the match for Boston. This dude is incredible, bro. I like he literally played like for the first few quarters. He played like the best shooting guard in the league. To be honest, he played amazing. He was hitting shots. He was great on D.
I think Kimba needs to get a cheeky RKO. Honestly, I'm done. 1 for 9 from 3. Like, stop jacking
pathetic.
threes, man. Stop jacking threes. I'm
or
done.
jack them, but hit them.
See, Walker got 6 assists, right? So those were moments where he was stuck, couldn't do anything. Quickly gave it away to either Tatum, Brown, or Smart, and they jacked it and both. And I'm like, there you go. Good things happen when you give up the ball. I think he needs to play more distributor. He took 19 shots. I literally think like he should have gave those to Brown or something. Brown was 6 for 14. It wasn't that bad, but Walker was 6 for 19.
Oh, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So who's your man of the match?
Well, for Boston? I'm gonna just give it to Smart for the 6 threes. You know what? He's definitely the guy for them right now.
Mm-hmm. Wait, isn't Cantor on the Celtics?
Cantor is on the Celtics, but he's gotten like 0 playoff minutes.
Is he injured?
I don't know why.
Or is he in the bubble?
He's in the bubble, but I have no idea why he's not playing. I have no idea why he's not playing though. To me, Cantor is a sweaty player. Maybe not like for full like 30 minutes, but I think he deserves at least a cheeky 10, cheeky 15, maybe even if he's flowing well. I think something's up. Either he's in the doghouse with Brad Stevens, or he's injured, or he's fallen off a cliff, and we just haven't seen it yet. Don't know which one it is. But in the playoffs, I've noticed. I'm like, damn, this Cantor. They've got some depth, but Brad doesn't play him. I think he played him once, and it was like garbage time. I think.
Buzzy. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Essam, I got a surprise for you.
Talk to me.
I've got a curveball for you. What would you do? What would Essam? You ain't seen this. You haven't seen the banner. I told you. My banner game is on point, bro. No one can stop me with my banner game these days. I've got a scenario. I've got a curveball for you. Okay, I think you might need to get your pad out because you might need to write this down. This is a trade scenario. This is what would Essam do? Would Essam approve this trade? Okay, let me paint this picture. Right, curveball question of the day. You're Daryl Morey. Things ain't working. Things ain't the same for gangsters. Right, it's not working for you. You need to do something. Okay. You get approached 2 other teams, 3-team trade, okay? Now, I've calculated all this, and if I'm not a moron with maths, this actually, by like money-wise, this actually works. So
I think there's like an ESPN trade machine you can play around with to see.
I might do that next time. I just did this from my head, so it's probably wrong, but okay. So you get approached by the Bulls and by the Pacers. Okay, 2 teams you get approached by. The only reason I say Bulls because there's one dude in there that needs to get the hell out and make the most out of his career. Okay. So and they also got their 4th pick. They got the 4th pick in the draft coming up this year, which is a really high pick.
Bulls?
Bulls got the 4th pick. Okay, you're approached by Morey. You're in Pacers and Bulls and all that, right? So Houston trades away Westbrook. Right? Bulls trade Zach LaVine and the 4th pick. Pacers trade away TJ Warren and Miles Turner. Okay? This is the hypothetical situation. Houston will receive Zach LaVine and Miles Turner. Bulls receive the 4th pick and TJ Warren. Pacers get Westbrook.
All right, so
what do you do?
Wait. We get LaVine and Turner?
You get LaVine and Turner. It works. Their contracts are very
3-way trade. Oh,
three-way team deal, right?
3-way team deal.
So Pacers get Westbrook. Pacers get Westbrook. So he teams back up in
Bulls get 4th pick,
TJ Warren. And Rockets get LaVine and
like,
Miles Turner.
But why would they want that? Why would they want Miles Turner in the 4th pick?
The fourth pick is high. The fourth pick is high. They're in a rebuilding phase. They've got a lot of rookies around.
Well, I think the loser of this trade is definitely the Bulls. Definitely
so?
the Bulls. Absolutely, that's trash.
It could be something good.
I thought you were saying like, does the Rockets either get that or that? Not a three-way.
No. So this is the three-way team trade.
Would
you approve this deal?
As Daryl Morey? As
you will have a shooting.
Yes.
Yep. You'll have a shooting big man in Miles Turner.
Because we get a proper big man that can shoot cheeky three here and there, and Levine, a good youngin.
Exactly, bro. No, he's more than a good youngin. This guy is phenomenal. I love Zach LaVine. Love him. 14 threes, tied Klay Thompson, and he's a dunker.
Yep. As much as I love Westbrook, I'd have to send it, but I think definitely the Bulls definitely loses to this trade.
They
would never send it for TJ Warren and a fourth pick to get rid of Levine.
Well,
hell no.
There's been some dumb things in the past, bro.
No, that's a hell no.
People have approved some dumb things.
It was a good hypothetical trade. It got me thinking. I love the banner. I wasn't ready to see my head twice, but I love it. Amazing.
Bro, it worked. Westbrook 38 mil, right? If you get Levine and Turner, they are both on 19 and 18 mil. So it actually works. Works.
I think they need a shooting big, and you actually thought of a shooting big for me. So Turner would be someone they should go for.
I was gonna put Sabonis in, but he's a free agent next year.
Sabonis would make a great Rocket. He would make a great Rocket. I wonder if Oladipo would be happy with having Westbrook with him again.
That's what I mean. He'll be back
reunited
with Victor and Sabonis.
Sabonis stays. Yep. Sabonis was another good youngin. Sabonis and Grant, they were my two youngins on OKC. I always, since they've left, I've always still kept an eye out and supported them. Sabonis as well has really elevated his game since leaving OKC, and so has Grant. So I love it.
Yeah,
not bad. You got me thinking.
I'm gonna get better at these curveballs because I actually spent some time thought about it because I'm like, man, Houston definitely need
I think there's an ESPN trade machine thing, so I think you can work out hypothetical trades and it figures out whether or not it's actually possible. We'll look into that, next episode.
100%, because that's a good idea. Mm-hmm. It's a good idea to get you off your feet, bro. All right, I don't have anything else for today. I'm in such a good mood, bro. I'm happy to call it here. It's been nonstop flames.
Call it here. Oh, just real quick, let's just do a quick prediction for the next game, Game 2.
Yeah, Game 2 for. Oh, okay.
Or if you want, you can. If we can get into, let's not get into Game 1 today. We'll save that. Give it a little tease.
I think Miami's going to go up 2-0.
Oosh.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Duncan Robinson needs to hit those threes because everyone else did fine. All right. 2-0. I think 1-1. I think surely we're gonna have the Tatum Smart game, or even Jaylen Brown maybe might go off. I have no faith in Kemba, but one of the other three will suss it. I think the big three literally doesn't even involve Kemba anymore. So.
Yeah, I don't think so. Sure. Oh, bro, they have Gordon Hayward. I fully forgot about that.
Yeah, is he coming back though? Is he gonna play?
No idea.
I believe he's in the bubble, but I don't know if he's done quarantine
he got injured in the bubble. He got injured in the bubble, didn't he?
I know,
yeah, he
did. But he left and came back and quarantined again, I believe. So I think he might be able to play soon. Not too sure though. All right, we'll leave it there.
So,
I'm the star. My partner Ali over here. Let's get this dub.
Episode 6, baby.
This is amazing. Another classic for your head top. Watch how you think of my name, you know? All right.
Let's go, fam. Close it out.